Okay, continuing with chapter 7.1 to 7.2, solving systems of equations in two variables. This is video number 2. Video number 1 looked at substitution. This video we're going to look at elimination. And specifically what we want to do is we want to eliminate one of our variables, either our x variable or our y variable. And when we have two systems of equations, we're going to add the two equations together. So we're going to basically take and add this column, and this column. So our x values, our y values, and our constants here. We're going to add them together. So in adding, what we want to do is we want to be able to eliminate one of these variables. To do that, we typically have to multiply one of the two equations by a number. Because right now, if I were to add x plus 3x, I'd get 4x. Y plus negative 2y is just going to give me negative y. So I didn't eliminate any of those variables. So with the first equation, I'm going to multiply everything here by 2. That now gives me 2x plus 2y equals 8. My other equation, keep that intact. Now when I add my two equations, this is equation 1 and 2, this is equation 1 and 2, add them together, and I've got 2x plus 3x is 5x, 2y plus negative 2y, those cancel out, eliminates them, and then 8 plus negative 3 is 5, and so x equals 1. Now that I found my x value, I just plug that back into one of my equations, and I have 1 plus y equals 4, so y equals 3. My solution then is the point 1, 3, my x and y value. Going to number 5, same idea. We just have to kind of figure out what do we need to multiply to equation 1 and or 2. In this case, unlike the first one, I can't just multiply one of the equations by a number. I'm going to have to multiply both equations by different numbers. In this case, I'm going to multiply equation number 1. I'm going to multiply it by negative 2. This gives me negative 6x. I don't want you guys to get confused. I'm multiplying this by negative 2. And this gives me plus 10y equals negative 8. This is 6x minus 3y equals 15. And I lied or was confused, but I don't have to multiply the second equation by anything, because just by multiplying the first equation by negative 2, I'm going to be able to eliminate my x values. Negative 6 plus 6y, that is 0. This gives me 7y, and this gives me 7. So y equals 1. And now I just need to find my x value. So I, again, use one of the equations up here. Doesn't matter which one. And I'm going to go 3x minus 5 times 1 equals 4. 3x minus 5 equals 4. 3x equals 9. X equals 3. Therefore, my solution here is the point 3 and 1. Last problem here, number 6. This is the one that I was thinking of, where I have to multiply both equation 1 and 2 by a value 2 in order to be able to cancel out one of either my x or y value. And you can kind of pick and choose how you want to do it. In this case, I'm going to multiply number 1. I'm going to multiply this one by negative 3. And I'm going to multiply 2 by 5. This gives me negative 12x minus 15y equals negative 81. 5 times 5, 45, plus 15y equals 180. So I multiplied by 3, the top one by negative 3, second equation by 5. That way I got this 5y. So again, adding them together. Oops, forgot my x there. This is 33x. Cancel out, giving me 99 here. So x equals 3. Then I just take that, my x value, plug it into one of my equations. And 3 plus 5y equals 27. 12 plus 5y equals 27. 5y equals 15. And y equals 3. So again, my solution set would be 3 and 3. All right. So there we just solved using elimination, where we just need to eliminate one of our variables. And in some cases, we're going to have to multiply either one or both of the equations by a constant in order to change values.